Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. My name is Jade and I am in the process of becoming a history teacher. In the run-up to starting in a week, I wanted to decorate my classroom. I would have liked to have filmed the whole classroom and the process of decorating and how I got here, but I wanted to keep the school private and obviously protect the kids and their privacy. So I couldn't film the process of decorating. It's almost finished, or where I would like it to be for starting next week. I wanted to start the decorating process for a couple of reasons. Firstly, because I'm incredibly anxious about starting. So part of this for me was a bit when new mums nest and clear out their home in preparation for the baby coming. That's a little bit what it was like. It's just helped me get into the headspace and mindset. I'd only been in the classroom once before for an induction and I kind of forgot what it looked like. So up until yesterday when I came into the room for the first time, I'd not been in the room. I could barely remember what it looked like. And so yeah, the decorating process for me was just a chance to adjust to an unfamiliar space, to put my mark on it and just to start feeling more comfortable and more confident in a room that I can call mine, which is amazing. I'm incredibly grateful and privileged that I get to have my very own room for a full year. Before I show you what I've done to the room, I want to preface this video by saying that by no means is this the finished product. This is something I'm going to add to hopefully throughout the year. But I'm going to be honest, I've never decorated a classroom before. This is my first time, so I wasn't really sure where to start. I just started with what felt right for me, and hopefully the kids like it and hopefully it's a space they feel safe in. I feel quite vulnerable showing it because there's so much debate I feel on the purpose around wall displays, what purpose they should serve, whether that be helping to recall information or be a visual stimulus. They should be exciting and engaging yet informative. So again, all those debates as well, it was oh gosh, where do I start? I felt quite overwhelmed. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. I just wanted to add one more thing before I do show you what I've done to my history classroom to get it ready. Please don't compare your own teaching journey to mine, or compare my creative or teaching choices to yours. If you're on your own teaching journey, then that's amazing and you are making choices that are right for you. This is just what was right for me. Please don't compare the resources that I have to you. I just want to state that I've known I've wanted to be a history teacher for 5 years. This wasn't a last minute decision for me. I've known from the beginning of my history degree, this is where I wanted to be. To finally be in a classroom is quite surreal. But what that means is I've had a lot of time to prepare. I've had a lot of time to buy and collect resources. My nan works in a charity shop, so she's collected some wonderful first-hand prime resources which are incredible, and my mum as well has been amazing. She's bought me some amazing stuff. I've been a student for the last 5 years, so I've collected a lot of school supplies, resources like pencils, stationery, all of that stuff that I've had throughout my uni. And then the last year I've really just focused on collecting posters and buying little bits here or there. So it's all amounted to what I would say is probably quite a lot now that I look at it. I did not do this in the space of a couple of days because that would cost a lot more money. So yeah, I just wanted to say that before I start with the tour, because as I said, everyone's on their own journey and I don't want anyone to think that I did this in a week, because I would be broke. I'm gonna stop talking now and I'm gonna show you this room. Oh gosh, I'm a little bit nervous. Again, I can't show all of it to protect the privacy of the school and the kids, but I'm gonna show the little parts that I've done and trying to snip, snap, edit parts out. Okay, here we go. So something that was left to me by the last teacher was this timeline, which is amazing. She'd not quite finished putting it up yet, so I just finished that. It's really brilliant and I think it provides such a good aid to chronological understanding. So it starts with the Egyptians and goes all the way around chronologically to 2011 with the world's population at 7 billion. So it's awesome, it goes right the way around the room. I love that and have the previous teacher to thank for that. Okay, so the next thing is something I saw off Pinterest. Yeah, it was someone on Pinterest that inspired it. It just made me laugh. I thought it was really funny. Okay, I need to be careful here because I'm near the desk and that has a lot of confidential information kind of surrounding it in school policies, so I'll try and be careful. But these bottom two are little baskets, so it says please take what you need. There's some snacks, make sure any snacks are nut free, and there's some sanitary products as well, and they're just right at my desk. So kids can help themselves. This part up here, as you can see, is in no way related to history, but it makes me feel more at home because I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so I wanted to have that near my desk, and yeah. So we've got a Diagon Alley sign, we've got a Harry Potter sign, and a little box, and Jim from Friday Night Dinner. A wonderful friend bought me that. And then onto the desk itself, I have this super cool pillow from the Tomb of Emperor Qin. I love this, I'm fascinated by this, so yep. Pillow off of Redbubble. On my desk itself, I've got loads and loads of stationery. This is something I've had since second year. It holds loads of stuff. I've got like praise cards, stickers, yeah, loads of stuff. Again, pencils if kids need to borrow pencils, hand sanitizer because we don't want to get sick. I've got an office mug, I've got an office sign which Cameron got me like 4 years ago, and I've been like waiting to use for this room. This is just a little calendar that I bought with the date of when we start. Oh my gosh, that makes me like want to be sick. Some funny stickers that just really make me laugh. I got a whole jar of stickers. I got them off of Etsy. They're really funny, but I had to go through them with Cameron because some of them are not appropriate at all. So I had to pick all of those ones out, but they're really funny, and I plan to use them as like prizes, but less frequently than other stickers just because they are more special, like more expensive. I am so sweaty, that's so disgusting. I've been like in this room for hours. Okay, the next thing we have is these little bubbles to help. They're like key history command words like describe, justify, identify, explain. Hopefully they provide like a visual aid and are helpful. And then over here, we've got like a positive growth mindset. Again, this was inspired by Pinterest, some amazing teachers doing similar things. So it says, change your words, change your mindset. Yes, I need to take heed of this. So it's a reminder for me as well as the pupils. Over here, we have a massive tapestry that I bought a couple months ago. It's hanging on by these 3 clips for dear life. I absolutely think this is gonna fall down. I just didn't want to put holes in it, so I got these like sticky clips off Amazon. It's absolutely massive. I just know that I really wanted a world map for my class, and I love this. I really love it. And again, I ordered off Redbubble and I got a really good discount, so I would recommend Redbubble. Okay, so this next section starts with World War I. We then go around the room and like chronologically, it goes from World War I to World War II to the Civil Rights. This is kind of the World War I wall. This amazing poster was already there. I love that. There was loads of things that were already here, including all of these as well. This beautiful big World War I sign that someone's made, I'm guessing the last teacher. So again, just drawing on what was already there. I've got a little bit about women in the war effort, the suffragettes, rationing, and then war propaganda as well. I've left some spaces to add a little bit of text. I know visually this wall is really busy to take in, and the other ones are the same. They're quite a lot to take in visually and might be overstimulating for some pupils. But the thing is, they're all at the back of the room, so 90% of the time the kids won't actually be looking at them. They'll be looking at me, and again, I don't want to show you for privacy reasons. They'll be facing the front of the room. The front of the room is a lot less cluttered and a lot quieter, so even though it's really busy, the kids won't be looking at it most of the time. They'll be behind them. So this is my World War II display, and you can see there's some gaps here because I want to add information about children and evacuees and women and rationing and the Nazis and Churchill. These posters again off Redbubble, these newspapers, and a lot of these here I bought the other day when I was on just a day trip with Cameron to a place called New Lanark, and I just got some history kits. One was children in the war, another one was women in the war, and they came with just some really amazing things like replica ration books, a children's newspaper, it came with this poster. All these little things came in these packs. They're amazing. It cost like £7. Like the same with these, I think these newspapers were like £4. Really, really amazing. It did not cost much money to do that, which is great if you're working on a budget. I can't show you the next part of the wall because it gives away the name of the school and some pupils who lost their lives during World War I. And it's just a display with some poppies. It's really beautiful. Again, that was already there when I got here. I just rearranged it but I wanted to keep that because I think it's really integral to the World War I topic and really beautiful way to commemorate them, so I've kept that up, but I don't want to show you, so I'll show you this instead. This is the beginning of like a 1960s wall. So chronologically we've gone from World War I, World War II, and then to the 1960s. We've got Harriet Tubman on the top right because I want to make a link to slavery and its legacy and kind of what that meant for 20th century America and the link to the civil rights movement. And then on a little bit to the Vietnam War, JFK and the space race. So again, things that I need to add more context to because with kids looking at this might not know anything about that. So just a wee bit of information around that I think will help. We're almost done, but lastly we've got this. It obviously spells out history, and then it's got my routines and structures in it that I would personally have in the lesson. What is it called? They're not anagrams, what are they called? Oh my goodness, I've completely forgotten the word. But yeah, I used ChatGPT to help with that, the AI, and was like, I need an O word, or like, I need an R word that means this, like this is the routine I have, I need an O word, can you help? And it like spit out some of these, which is great, so that was really helpful. So yeah, that's my classroom routines. It spells out history. I don't really love this, it doesn't make a lot of sense, it's visually just random and randomly placed in a room, so I'm gonna rethink this. But something I found that pupils struggled a lot with was the difference between primary and secondary sources, and this just states really clearly, sorry you can't see it because of the reflection, it just states really clearly the differences and gives some examples. So this was just meant to be like a visual aid, but it's okay, I just don't really love where it is, it just doesn't make a lot of sense visually, so I'm probably gonna move that. But I'm gonna keep some of it up because I think it can still be helpful. Okay, we're done, that's it. That is my room. It's obviously not finished, I've still got some work to do, but for just now, I'm happy with it. It's a good start, and by spending the last couple of days in this room and familiarising myself with just every inch of it, it's made me feel more at ease about starting, and it's made me feel more comfortable in an environment that's completely alien to me. So I hope you have found this video informative or helpful or useful, and if you're also on a teaching journey, just best of luck. I feel absolutely terrified, and I imagine you might be feeling the same. Whatever you can do to help yourself get into the mindset like I have done, I think is a good start. If you have any feedback or pointers for me, please comment below, because I would love any feedback on what changes I could make to maybe make it visually make more sense, or yeah, any feedback at all would be so welcome. Also, if you have any questions about where I've got anything or how I've made something, comment below and I'll try my best to answer. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna come back to this room until the first day, which is an in-service day with all the other teachers. So yeah, I'm gonna go home for a week. I'm gonna read a little bit on World War I and just, yeah, relax for the last week of summer before I am plunged into a year of chaos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.